The stadium was silent, far too silent for a moment like this. But that's exactly how every great story begins, not with noise, but with the heartbeat just before everything explodes. No one expected this kind of season from Edwin Díaz. Not after the doubts. Not after the questions. Not after the whispers that maybe, just maybe, his best days were behind him. And yet here we are, the trumpet blares, the crowd rises, and baseball witnesses a resurrection. It all started on a cold night in April, when the Mets' bullpen door swung open like the gates of destiny. One man stepped through, but it felt like an army was marching with him. Every fan could feel it in their chest. Something was different. His first pitch sliced through the strike zone like lightning trying to outrun itself. 99 on the black. The hitter didn't even lift the bat. And that was the moment the season changed, not just for the Mets, but for Díaz himself. From that night forward, every save felt like a scene pulled from a movie. Every strikeout felt like a signature. Every entrance song felt like a declaration that baseball still had magic. As the season climbed into summer, his aura grew darker, heavier, more intimidating. Hitters didn't walk to the batter's box, they walked to judgment. The mound became his stage. The ball, his script. The crowd, his orchestra. And every ninth inning, Díaz conducted chaos. The pressure was enormous, one mistake, one missed spot, one unlucky swing, and everything could collapse. But that's the thing about Edwin Díaz, he doesn't run from pressure. He becomes pressure. Every time he stood tall on that mound, it felt like time slowed down. Like the stadium lights dimmed just enough to highlight his silhouette. Like the baseball gods paused to watch. He delivered fastballs that roared. Sliders that disappeared like secrets being swallowed by the night. And commands so sharp it felt almost cruel. Game after game, he slammed the door with authority. Not a tap. Not a close call. A slam. And with each save, the trumpets got louder. Fans didn't just cheer for him, they believed in him. They trusted him. They waited for him. They lived for that moment the bullpen gate cracked open and the music hit like a shockwave. But the season wasn't just dominance. It was redemption, stitched with every pitch. He carried the heartbreak of past years like a weight on his shoulders, not to slow him down, but to remind him of what he fought for. There were nights when he pitched through exhaustion. Nights when everything hurt. Nights when the world said he couldn't do it again. But he did. And not just well, he did it better than almost anyone in baseball. When the calendar hit September, hitters started swinging before the ball even reached the plate. Because fear will do that. It speeds up the mind, even when the body can't keep up. Díaz wasn't just winning games. He was owning moments. He delivered saves that weren't saves, they were exclamation points. Punch-outs that weren't strikeouts, they were statements. Roars that weren't reactions, they were battle cries. The season built toward a crescendo, and every appearance felt like the climax of a story still unfolding. Then came the night. The final save. The moment that sealed his destiny. 2 outs. Runner at second. A fanbase holding its breath like a single lung. The batter stepped in, confident, until he saw the look in Díaz's eyes. The first pitch blew past him. 99 and rising. The second pitch broke his knees. A slider sharper than winter. And the third pitch, well, some believe that ball is still cutting through the wind somewhere over the outfield wall. Strike 3. Arms raised. Stadium erupting. Trumpets shaking the sky. And in that moment, Edwin Díaz wasn't just a closer. He was a force. A symbol. A reminder that no one is ever truly finished if they still have fire inside them. When the announcement came, Edwin Díaz, Trevor Hoffman NL Reliever of the Year, it didn't feel like an award. It felt like justice. It felt like a chapter finally closed and another swung wide open. He didn't win because of numbers, or votes, or reputation. He won because he brought baseball to life. He won because he made the ninth inning must-watch theater. He won because he embraced every shadow, every doubt, every memory of pain, and turned it into power. Now, when the trumpets play, they don't just introduce a closer. They introduce a legend. A comeback story wrapped in electricity. A season carved in stone. And a reminder to everyone watching, everywhere. You can fall. You can break. You can fail. But if you stand back up. If you fight again. If you believe again. One day, the whole world might rise to its feet and cheer your name. Just like they did for Edwin Díaz. And just like they still will, every time those trumpets play.